So this is what I want to make today, y'all. So it's a little, and it's not completed. We've got to paint it and, you know, juice it up a little bit. All right. So this, it's just one of these paper-mache cones. Okay, I got this at Hobby Lobby. All right, and then I've used Embossing Medium, okay, to create the texture, and I've put the Embossing Medium in a little icing bag just to help me out. All right, so we'll let this one sit here, and I'll start on this one, show you what I did to create this, and then we will paint that and add a little gold. You don't have to do this. You could actually use a little baggie, just a Ziploc baggie. Same thing, cut the corner of the baggie. It would still work just as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna start putting just a circle of Embossing Medium. You know what, I may just go around and do a few at a time. See if I have enough though. I mean, I want to make sure I'm putting enough, I should say. Okay. And then I've just got a any kind of putty knife. This one's kind of rounded. You could actually even use a spoon, a little spoon. And then I just kind of press it down, okay, like this, and then I just pull it up. That's all I do. Press it down, pull it up. Press down and pull up. All right, so I'm gonna keep, I'm just making a circle and filling up the, so circle around with my, okay. All right. Again, just kind of smush it a little bit. Flat down, pull it up. Flat down, pull it up. And you just do this all the way up. But let me show you once we get all the way around how we start going up. Okay, so that's our first layer, easy peasy. And then the next layer, we're just gonna stagger it. We're gonna start in the middle of each of these little swooshes. I don't know what to call them. I guess that's what I'm gonna call them, swooshes. Okay, so let's see. I think I started, let me look. Yeah, I think I started like kind of up here, not all the way to the top, but pretty much. So press, lift, press, lift, so easy. And even though you get closer and closer as you move up, I still did every little section. You start getting a lot on your putty knife, so I'll just flip it around. Or you can just wipe it off. Go ahead and wipe it on your next one, like that. See, that was enough to do that one. And then just add more like that. So I'm gonna add a full circle because I've got a pretty good bit there. almost done. At this point, I just kind of start using my excess to cover up the top right here. That. And then you would just set it off to the side. Now let me see how I'm going to get it off to the side without, oh dear. All right. All right, and so it's just gonna set and dry like that, all right? And then I'm gonna, and put your, be sure to put your embossing medium in a plastic baggie. I'll throw mine away. I feel like it's got another hole, but maybe not. Okay, so now we're gonna take the dry one. It only takes like, 12 hours or so, and it'll dry. All right, and so it'll dry hard to the touch. Again, it's, I just love this. You can see it's not cracked. It's really smooth. All right, and so now all we're gonna do is paint it. And I've got white swan here. See how it just fills in? It just fills in all the space that you didn't get in embossing medium. So what do y'all use mostly for Christmas? Do you use gold, or do you use silver, or copper, or maybe not any metallic color? More rustic. I still think you can be a little rustic and still have some metallic. Like I said, I can't tell where I've painted and where I haven't up top because it is the same color. I'm just looking to make sure it's wet looking. All right, and now I'm just gonna take a little heat gun. All right, it's a little bit slower, but it's not so loud. Now, see how some of these have little points? If you didn't want that, you could make sure before it dries to kind of knock down the points like that, or I just see a few. You can just slide it off. We don't want to see. Oh, right here. But that's just something extra to put gold on. Paint it, if you wanted it rustic, you could paint it all brown because it's white to begin with, like this. And then, DIY paint will wet distress so easily. Just take you a little wet paper towel or wet rag, damp, not wet, damp, and just wipe off the edges. See, I'm going to be putting something on the edges, but if you wanted to distress it, you could just wipe it off, right? Mine's dry now, so I could still do that, but do it before it dries. Just take your little paper towel and just do this. And then the white will show through. Okay, you'll rub the brown paint off and get down to the white. Okay, it doesn't take much. I'll stir it up real good, and I'll just use what's on the stick and tap my finger. Make sure it's good and dry. I keep kind of feeling some damp spaces. And then I just kind of, you can put on as much as you want. Start with a little and go back with a lot. See right here, I think I smushed mine yesterday. You could do this with a paintbrush if you don't trust your fingers like mine. Right there, I got it. Smush right in there. Let's see if a paintbrush would help speed things up. All right, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Let's just see what we get up here. I think I might would just dry brush this up here, just kind of not make it so, just a little bit. Because you know, it just has a lot of little high points. Like that. Love it. There you go. Let's see. Let me hold it up like this. You can see it in the light better. I think that's pretty like I did at the top. You could actually just go around and kind of dry brush a little more gold just down it, just in little bitty. I would take a chip brush with the really soft edges, just put a little bit of paint on there because I do like how the top, I like how I did that. There it is. We can see it better like this in the light. See? All right. That is it, y'all. Y'all have a good evening, okay? And go be creative. All right. See y'all later. Bye.